comfortable with the dark theme. Okay, what is Excel? Okay, so it's Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet program included in the Microsoft Office suite of applications. Spreadsheets present tables of values arranged in rows and columns that can be manipulated mathematically using both basic and complex arithmetic operations and functions. So especially if we deal with accounting. So here, okay, so let's talk about the parts of Excel. So here we have the quick access toolbar. Here this is the area for the quick access toolbar. It is said to be quick access because we can add icons or functions on this portion of Excel. Here we can add different actions for easier navigation. Okay, and the next part is the ribbon tabs. So here are the ribbon tabs. So we have the insert, draw, page layout, formula. So every time you click it, it provides you different functions and different features. Okay. Then of course, we have the ribbon. So every time you click the ribbon tab, it will provide you the ribbon. And these are actually functions or features included in Excel. Then the formula bar, this is our formula bar. This is where we input our formula. If we are to add a formula, we have to always start it with an equal sign. That is an indication that we are going to use a mathematical expression. So the next one is the insert icon dialog box. So this one, if we click on that one, it will insert functions. So either we type it directly here on our formula bar, or if we're not sure of the function, then we can search it using the insert function here. So you can select the function that you need to use. Okay, then we also have the name box. The name box, currently it's showing Z10 because the cursor or the active cell border or the active cell is on Z10. On our image below, it's under A1 because the active cell border is in A1. So naming cells, then we'll have to go to our row header. Row headers are numbers and our column headers are alphabets or letters. When naming cells, we have to look at the column and then the row number. So the column letter and the row number. So if I go to cell A1, so that's A1. For example, here we have X8. It's so X8. So every time we move the cell, the active cell or the active cell border, it highlights the header, the column header and the row header for us to easily identify the active cell border name. Okay, so the next one is the sheet tab. The sheet tab for this one, this is the intro sheet tab, and I also have the pots. On our image below, by default, when you open your workbook, we have sheet 1 and sheet 1, sheet 2, it goes on and on. And if we want to add a new sheet, we just have to click on the new icon, the new sheet icon. Also, we have the status bar. It is where when we save, when we try to save our workbook, then it will state here if it's already saved here. Okay. And then the last one is our zoom slider. Like, if we can zoom it out, or if it's too large for us to view everything, then we can zoom in. So that's the zoom slider. So inside our Excel, all of the blank spaces that we see here, this is what we call cells. All of this. So this is cell A1, cell A2, and so on. Alright, so that's about the parts of Excel. So we'll be discussing further about Excel on our next video. So on our next video, we'll create a workbook and we'll discuss further the rows, columns, and cells, and different functions and things that we can do with this part of Excel. Okay, so I hope that you'll watch out for the next video. Please don't forget to click on the like button. Okay, so that's about it for this video. See you again on my next video.